Welcome to SA Science Spotlight podcast. And today we are going to be doing an experiment. In this experiment, we're going to be demonstrating resonance using tuning forks. So I'm not alone. I am with my co host, Tepo. Tepo, please tell us more about this amazing experiment.
Thank you, Londo. So this experiment, we're going to demonstrate the concept of resonance. So this concept says when one object has a certain vibration of a certain frequency, and the next object to it which has a similar natural frequency, the next object is going to also vibrate at the similar frequency as the first one. So what I'm trying to say is that in this case we have two tuning forks of the same frequency. So when this tuning fork, when we strike this first tuning fork, it's going to release sound waves which are going to be transferred to the next tuning fork. So for the fact that they have the same frequency, this tuning fork is going to also vibrate at the same frequency as this one. So basically, this is what this experiment is all about.
Okay. So, what are the objectives of this experiment?
Okay, the objective of this experiment, so to really demonstrate what I'm saying, we're going to strike this tuning fork, and then what we're going to observe is this little ball here moving because of the vibrations that are being transferred to this tuning fork. So we're going to see that.
Okay. So, can you please describe for us the apparatus that you're going to be using for this experiment?
Yes.
At least this time, they don't look like kitchen supply, things we use in the kitchen, guys. It's actually apparatus today.
Yes, absolutely. Today I'm comfortable to say we have apparatus here. These are tuning forks, as I mentioned, their frequency is 440 hertz. And then we have this little box here, we call them the resonance box. And then here we just have a little marble that we can use, a string here, and then this is just a stand that we're going to use. Then we call this the mallet rubber. So we're going to use this to strike the tuning forks. Okay, so now I guess we can go into the experiment itself.
Yes. Let's go. Let's take
Okay,
it.
let's see. So as I already said, we're going to hit the first tuning fork. The first tuning fork is going to transfer its sound waves to the second tuning fork. So as this happens, the second tuning fork it is going to also vibrate at the same frequency as the first tuning fork. So let's see if this will happen. Okay, I'm holding it. Okay, the marble is moving because of the vibrations that have been caused by the tuning fork. So clearly we can see that the vibrations from this tuning fork has been transferred to this. Yes,
You saw, guys, we did not touch it.
we didn't touch it. I can do it again. Let's see. Yes.
Fascinating, right?
And this is how it's done. Okay, so an interesting thing that I would like to outline is that this concept of resonance is being applied in different fields. One of them being medical field, in the engineering field. So in the medical field, they use the so-called MRI, magnetic resonance imaging. So that's where the concept is being used. So in the engineering, that's where it's even more fascinating. For example, let's say there is a bridge that is being built. So what's going to happen with the bridge is that they are going to check the frequency of that materials that are making up the bridge, and so they are going to make sure that the resonance of the materials that are making up the bridge is not in resonance with the earthquakes, it's not in resonance with the sound of the cars on the street, it's not in resonance with the air. Because if they're in resonance, what's going to happen is that the bridge will vibrate each time when the car passes, each time when there is a little earthquake. So hence the bridge will collapse over time. So that's where the concept is being applied. Also, one of the famous one is the radio. You tune in into a certain frequency. So that frequency matches with the frequency of that particular radio station. So then hence you can listen to whatever radio station of your choice. Like FM, that's you can get it just like that.
Amazing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, you have seen how we have demonstrated resonance using tuning forks, and I want to encourage you guys, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on all our social media platforms. We are there on Instagram, TikTok, we're also there on Twitter, guys. Please do follow us on all those social media platforms at SA Science Spotlight Podcast. And from us to you, we will see you on the next episode with another amazing experiment.
Cheers. Wow.
Yep.